my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have a really extra special video for you guys. Recently I went on a trip to South Carolina to go visit an old dressmaking factory that was closed in I think 81 and then was left untouched, and so I went to shop those fabrics. I know I got a few subscribers over here from Stephanie Canada's channel as well as Drew's, so they will both be featured in this video because we all went together. Drew and I had so much fun. We stayed at a hotel in Charleston. Then we went to the dressmaking factory and met up with Stephanie, Heather, and Felicia. I will link everybody's channels down in the description. This footage is going to be kind of iffy in quality. I was so excited. I will say I didn't take the best footage, so I'm going to kind of narrate some about the day and kind of how exciting it was to meet people while we go through the footage of the factory and show you guys what I saw there. Definitely going back, I've already gone back and looked through the footage and I already have regrets of things I didn't get. But this video will be primarily about going to the factory. Next video will be the haul, so that will be coming on Friday. So with that, let's jump into our footage. We're here. Okay, I'm excited.
Oh my goodness, everything is so beyond beautiful.
Oh my
God.
God.
I only went this far.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I've seen this on, oh, and there's a kitty?
Yep,
Bubba. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Look at these.
This is as far as I got, and and I just turned around. Oh, I want some of this so bad.
Do it.
I need to process how I'm going about this.
I know, I do too. As you just heard from the footage of us walking in, this was a really overwhelming place. Even just the entry was overwhelming, given it had threads and pattern and buttons and everything you could look for. It was really hard to figure out how to navigate this sale and do it in an effective way. Like I mentioned in the intro, even going back in the footage, I definitely missed stuff. I didn't go through these cabinets one by one. I didn't buy any thread just because old thread can break in your machine, and so I don't sew with old thread personally. But the displays were beautiful, and I really enjoyed looking at them, as you can see. And I love the sparkle trim. We know I'm a sucker. But yeah, I just thought these were beautiful, and I miss the days of wooden spools, that's for sure. More sparkle. And then here was a really beautiful striped fabric. I believe Stephanie grabbed this, so definitely check out her store. She's, I think, selling stuff by the yard, and I do believe I saw this in her car. So, well, I didn't see it in her car. I think I saw it in her stack. So hopefully it is available. I thought it was beautiful, but I couldn't figure out what I personally would sew it with because it was kind of a weird material for me. But I just thought it was stunning. Now just kind of showing you, this is just the entry into the building that has the rest of the fabric. And as you can see, it's stacked like that. Felicia and Drew are not super tall, but these are still really big stacks of fabric. And there's just so much of it. And then there's Heather there. She was not letting me pick things up because of my back. And then this here's a flocked material. They had so many Swiss dots there. They were so pretty. I did grab one roll. I was pretty restrained and pretty good. And then here I am just entering into the store where the bulk of the fabric was kept. I guess I kind of say this, but there was fabric everywhere on this property. But as you can just see, these stacks are huge. It was so much to go through, but so fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. Definitely got hungry though. Look at this marble print, so pretty. I had one at home, so I left that one there. One of the biggest challenges around doing anything like this and trying to record it is trying to be there in the moment, but also film. I tried to get good footage for you guys, but in a second you'll hear me and Drew kind of talking about trying to figure out the balance of taking it in as well as taking the video so you guys can see as well. As we're, yeah, I realized I was forgetting to film too.
I know, it's just taking everything in. You don't want anything in the way of it.
I like this. And then I'm pointing my camera all the wrong ways.
Same.
This is really pretty.
I really like that.
I think I'm gonna pick that one up.
Yeah, I love it.
The other thing that's really interesting about this is shopping with people who are all enablers. It was really challenging to try to be really intentional with what I purchased because we were all enabling each other. I mean, I did it to them, they did it to me. There was nobody talking anybody out of purchasing anything in this shop. So this is my little hoard that I've started to put away for myself in the shop. And here's Heather. She was a great enabler of the day. You can find her at Eureka Monograms. Look at these. The pillowcases. These are so lovely. You have to pick up my cat sitters some pillowcases. Is that normal? No. But it's okay. Nothing about me and my cat is normal.
Nothing about me and my cat's normal.
Last night when me and Drew, we went out and we got back and I was kind of tipsy and I called my vet because my cat hadn't pooped for like 4 days, so like it was almost gonna be time to take her to the vet at that point. And she had pooped last night. The cat started texting me. I was like tipsy and I called them. I'm like, guess what? Spooky pooped, so she's not coming in tomorrow. And they're probably like, who is this wild, weird person?
I think that's awesome.
I just love her so much.
Haylee, where are you from?
I'm from Seattle. Well, so I live in Seattle. I've lived there for 7 years, so I guess I'm from there now. But I'm from Denver originally. So it's always funny because I feel like I have to say Seattle now, but I'm from Denver at heart. That is Felicia that you can hear me chatting with about my cat. Heather's also around. I also really enjoyed on this trip talking with Miss Esther, who was running this, as well as Mr. Charlie. They were both really warm and welcoming, and it was super fun to talk to them about the history of this factory. I also always love a good pillowcase. Here I am now, as you can see, narrow traffic, but I'm now walking through the back side of that table you saw me filming earlier, just kind of looking at more fabric because there's not enough. I thought this rainbow stripe was pretty. I didn't get it though because it was, again, weird material I didn't know what to do with. But I did get plenty of fabric, don't you worry. This, like I said, I don't know, this trip was just so fun. It was so fun to chat and spend time with people who had similar hobbies to me. I know for a lot of people, YouTube has been a way for them to find people with similar interests to them, because until recently, I didn't know people in my city who do what I do and really enjoy sewing, and specifically garment sewing or even vintage garment sewing.
Oh,
I'm zooming
no!
in on it.
That was bad for you. Oh no! No, it was not. That's funny. What I mean by that is for you to find it. Oh,
yeah. Amazing. It was especially exciting to talk to Stephanie and Drew about kind of their sewing journeys, or just learn. Stephanie has a lot of knowledge about fabric, and I feel like I learned a lot and now understand a little bit more of what I'm looking for when I buy vintage fabrics. And then just from Drew has been sewing longer than I have, so it was super fun to learn about kind of her process. And then it was just fun to learn from a YouTube standpoint, like what they both do, because this is really still very new to me, and both of them I think have a little bit more experience. If you ever get the chance to meet people that you met on the internet who are into similar things that you are, do it. I mean, Vintage Sewing brought us together, and then Heather and Felicia are Redbird gals. I do monthly unboxings with Redbird videos, and I met them through that, and it's been so fun getting to know people in different parts of the country. Here I am, you can kind of vaguely see from this angle, I am digging through some fabric. I found one that I really, really liked and super excited to use. But first I will continue along on the hunt. It was so fun to just dig through fabric like this. It was a blast. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay.
Here's me and my fabric.
You know this was still running?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just had it around all my mess. But look, it's striped. It has subtle stripes woven in it.
Okay, do something that you could possibly use for a thumbnail or something. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
That was it. That was it.
That was the shot.
That was the money. It's so funny. I get so awkward in front of camera in front of people, but not by myself. That was just another silly moment there. I felt so thankful. I feel like this is the goofiest I've felt in, I don't know, a long time. I won't say pre-pandemic. I have really amazing supportive friends at home that make me feel goofy too, but this was just a different type of goofy and a more novel type of goofy and joy that I feel like we just haven't gotten as much in the past couple years. It's been hard, it's been tough on mental health, and I just feel so lucky to have gone in real life and met these people. A huge shout out to Heather, who brought us all together. Definitely check out her channel. She's an amazing person, and so is everybody else on this trip, but Heather is the one who found this place and spread the word and got us out all here together, and so I will forever be thankful for her for that, and so glad I met her. And now let's go into just another little goofy tidbit. Keep a sharp eye out. In a second you will see a bottle of gin. Whoever ran this shop and did the sewing was my type of person. All right, we're getting pretty close to the end here. I'm wrapping it up with my favorite section, which is actually the first section I shopped, which was the trim. I love trim. Any of you who have watched any of my videos know how much I love trim. I'm really terrible at using it. It's a skill I'm going to learn, but here is just some nice, beautiful trim footage. The last thing before we're gonna cut off this footage from the trip is they had a trailer of fabric waiting out front, so the next clip we'll cut to will be some footage from that trailer. But until then, enjoy the trim, because yeah, like I said, I loved it, I enjoyed it. You're gonna see a lot of it in the haul upcoming on Friday. Holy cow. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, boy.
Alright, here we go. This is the trailer, friends.
What?
Oh my.
It's more than I thought.
Yeah. I will probably not be going in there. Oh, there's Stephanie's hand.
No, not happening with me. Although I do kind of want to look at
Oh, that's pretty.
It's stretchy too.
And we are going to conclude this with this footage of this beautiful bra display. I enjoyed this trip so much. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely make sure to go check out Stephanie's video for some background on the factory, and Drew should have a haul video coming up here soon, so definitely be sure to check them out. And I hope you enjoyed all of this footage and enjoy all of these bras from the Lovable Bra Bar, which I thought was hilarious, and I definitely picked up a bra from it, so don't you worry, I have one. All right, hopefully you enjoyed. There were some silly moments in there, as well as hopefully you just enjoyed seeing such a really cool place. I was so back and forth before going on this trip because I felt like it was kind of silly to go across the country to see this, but I have no regrets and I'm so glad I did it. Definitely, again, go check out Heather, Felicia, Stephanie, and Drew's channels, which again are all linked down in the description. If you enjoy my channel, you should enjoy theirs as well. And that is it for this video. Definitely stick around and subscribe, especially if you want to see that haul coming on Friday. I will see you there. I'm excited to show you everything I got. I also haven't fully actually unpacked my suitcase yet, so there might be some exciting surprises for me as well in there. So yeah, definitely subscribe and stick around, and I will see you next time. Bye!